Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm giving you all the Christmas vibes. This is going to be a very festive holiday makeup look. And the good thing about this makeup look, no matter what shade or skin tone you are, you are going to look beautiful in this look because it is universally pretty on everyone. Also, as you can see, I have a really long hair today. Really long. I put a poll up on Twitter and I asked you guys if you want to see a long or short hair tutorial. A lot of you guys said long hair, so I put in these extensions and I'm showing you how I get this holiday hair right here. So a big thank you to Nume for partnering up with me in this hair tutorial because I'm going to be using their classic wand. It's such a big barrel. It creates the most beautiful waves and curls in your hair. I'm going to be showing you how to get this holiday hair and makeup. So if you want to see how to get it, then don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so you can be a part of the quad family. And without further ado, let's get on with the video. Start off with some primers because I have dry spots, red spots. So I have this green one for red spots and I've never used it. I'm actually opening it right now. Ugh. And it's green, it looks like this. I'm gonna just put this on my cheeks because you can see I have a lot of redness going on right there. So it's gonna help counteract that red right in there. Just trying to be in the holiday spirit with this red and green. I have a hydrating primer, which is blue, and I'm gonna put that on the perimeters of my face. Go around the face and work that down into my neck. Now that I'm done with the 50 primers, 50 shades of primers, I'm gonna do my brows. I don't think I do them on camera very often. So I'm gonna be using the Precisely My Brow Pencil in number 5. And I'm just gonna fill in right underneath the bottom. I also like to add more to my brow because they're really thin. I'll go a little bit lower than what they are and I'll connect it to the end right here, like that. It looks kind of crazy right now and I always end up not doing my brows on camera because of this long process. But I'm gonna do them on camera for you guys today. And I'll comb through. And I actually curved this purposely because it's easier to use that way for me. So it didn't come in like this. And then I just brush through as I go. The powder makes your brows look just naturally full. It's a very soft kind of powder. And then with the Foolproof brow powder, using the shade number 5, I'll take these 2 shades and mix them together and I'll work it on the back part of the brow. Front of the brows, I'll wipe off my brush and I'll use the front of this cute little brow and I'll work that into the front. So what I'll do is I'll hold it straight like this and do these little slits. So the thinnest part of the brush is the very tail end. That's why I keep that one up. And I have a new foundation that I want to try. I'm really excited to try it. I've heard really good things about it. It's the Maybelline 24-Hour Foundation. This is supposed to be a full coverage foundation. This is in the shade, I hope it's my shade, Sun Beige. And I'm also using this sponge. If you follow me on Snap or Insta Stories, you know that I posted a picture of this little guy right here and it's so cool looking. It's just, it's like a, honestly feels like a piece of furniture. It's just like microfiber or something. It's really cool. Feels like velvet, and so I wanted to see how it would perform with foundation on my face. And here we go. Putting on foundation with microfiber basically. So whoa. That's a lot. That is a lot, and I think it's because the little hairs are so close together, it grabs a lot more product. So, okay, I'm just gonna try to blend this out. This is actually a lot darker than my face, but it kind of matches my skin tone because my face is lighter than the rest of my body because I exfoliate it. And I think I'm gonna be good with just one layer of this foundation. I'm gonna add some concealer now. I'm gonna do the Shape Tape. I always do my concealer a little bit differently every time. So today we're making it a tornado. I really miss the point from the Beauty Blender or the Elsie sponge. I'd rather have it pointy, but you know, it's okay. This foundation dries really fast. For the eyes today, I'm gonna be using the new Nars Narcissist Wanted palette. It looks like this inside. It's a very pretty palette, and I'm very excited to use this guy right here. It is the most beautiful color. I'm gonna use this shade right here. I don't know the names. They're like always backwards, so I hate when they have them on the back of the palette. It just confuses me, so I just rather not even say it. But I'm gonna use this light taupe shade right here for the crease. I'm just gonna start right in here, right on the outer part of the lid, and going in softly in windshield wiper motions. Just back and forth, and then circular motions towards the end. Instead of just having it on the crease, I'm gonna bring it down to the bottom of the lid. So this whole entire outer section right here. And just lightly, with a very light hand, light pressure, circular motions, just working the shade in there. Okay, I'm just doing a wash of that color, and then I'm gonna take the next darkest matte crease shade, which is this one right here. I'm gonna do the same thing, just work it in the outer portion of the eye, right below the lighter shade that we just used. So right below it, you want it to peek through there, and just go back and forth. The next darkest color I'm gonna pick up is this one right here. It's like a dark brown, almost black. I'm gonna take that on a smaller brush, the Morphe M507, and I'm just gonna work that on the outer V. I'm gonna angle it upwards towards the end of the brow, just so it gives your eye more of a lifted look. And then I'm going back in with the light transition shade that I used earlier in the same brush, and I'm just going on the edges, along the edges of the darkest shade, so we can soften them out. When I blend this out, it almost looks like a grayish black. It doesn't look so much brown to me. So I'm gonna take this pencil brush right here, and maybe it'll look a little bit more true to color with this. I'm gonna take it right around. I'm gonna test it out right here first. How much brown is it gonna give me? Still looks kind of black. It's like a ashy dark brown. There's one in here. It's called Hot Cider. It's in the Nice palette from Kylie. This one right here, like a mauve brown. Oh yeah, this is more of what I'm looking for. So I'll use that for the edges and bring it into the crease. I'm gonna take the lightest shade right here. I'm gonna pop that on the lid. Now for the star of the show, I'm going to be using this shade right here. Again, this is what it looks like. Very pretty. I'm going to pop that on the inner corners all the way down to the lower lash line. And so it shows up to its maximum potential. I spritz some Fix Plus on my brush. And then I'm gonna hit a little bit more of this darker shade right on the outer part. Like that. For the lashes, I'm gonna go with these Eyeris Beauty lashes right here in Cleopatra. This is what they look like. I'm gonna take them out of the box. For the highlight, I'm gonna use this Zoeva Strobe gel. This is in the shade Rewind Gel Nova. That's what it says, Rewind Gel Nova. It's a really pretty kind of champagne rose gold. Kind of feels like putty. I'm just like digging my finger in there. I'm gonna skip the bronzing today. I'm just gonna go straight into contouring. I'm gonna be using the Tarte Pro Glow contour powders and highlights. And then with the Kat Von D yellow shade, it look more of a buttony shape. I'm literally just creating a totally different nose on my face. And then with some Laura Mercier setting powder, I'm gonna go in with this guy and bake right underneath my eye. I'm gonna do it right on the corner of the mouth because we're tricking the eye to make it look like it's more lifted. That's sit for a little bit, and while that's baking, I'm gonna do blush instead of bronzer with this look. For the blushes, I'm going to use these two Tarte ones. I'm gonna mix them together. This one is Doll Face, and this reddish one here is Natural Beauty. I'm gonna mix the two together, and it's gonna give me a really nice, pretty flush of color. I'm gonna pick up Fire and Lit. For the rest of the powder, we're just gonna knock it off. For the lips, I'm gonna take MAC's Brick to line them up. And then I'm gonna go, oh my, I look crazy. And then I'm gonna go over with the ColourPop Ultra Matte Lip in Ribbon. So I'm done with my makeup. Now I'm gonna move on to my hair. I have a ton of extensions in my head. I'm gonna take this guy out. I'm gonna show you how I curl my hair for the holidays. So my hair is pretty crazy looking right now. I actually washed all my extensions and put them in, so that's why they look kind of crazy like that. And a little frizzy. My hair naturally is frizzy too. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you how I curl my hair for the holidays when I'm wearing extensions. I'm gonna be using the 32mm classic wand from Nume. I'm gonna brush my crazy hair out. And I'm just gonna do section at a time. And I'm gonna curl the bottom pieces. Even though my hair is super frizzy, the wand is gonna help smooth out all the frizziness. You just click it right there to turn it on. It's super easy to use, and you don't even have to hold your hair in the wand that long for it to curl. And the good thing about this is that your curls last for like days. If you don't wash your hair, you're gonna have really nice curls the next day, and the next day. All you need is dry shampoo. And I like to have spacing in between the curls and leave a little bit out so that you don't have a tight curl all the way to the end of the hair. Now I'm gonna make another section and I'm just gonna go around and curl the rest of my hair. But anything around my face is gonna go back. This is the last section. I'm gonna let it down with the rest of the hair that I already did back. I think it's really cool that Nume's gonna be in Ulta now. That's so crazy. You can get their straighteners there, their curling ones, their sets, all the things at Ulta. I'm gonna take a little portion of it over and then just tease that comb this area so we have a little bit of height. See how it doesn't just go flat? And that is my holiday hair. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. And before I let you go, I want to let you know that if you have the courage to put it out there, you're usually gonna get it. So don't be afraid to put out what you want to do, what your dreams are. Go ahead, shout them out to the world, let everybody know. Life is gonna bring it to you because you really want it. I just wanted to tell you that. I love you and thank you for watching. Until the next video, bye dollies.